Welcome to the Best Damn Podcast with your host, the one and only Dr. Sage, PhD. It says so right there. Right there. And we got the wonderful Lizzie
Hi, guys.
in the house tonight. And our next governor.
There's my photo to prove it.
Yes, sir. It's Mr. Will Height.
And for the record, he could still grow his hair like that. He just chooses to shave it.
Hey, I got a hat on. Who's to say I didn't already?
Oh shit.
Just saying.
And I'm Bubba.
You never know.
Yes, there's our
Friday, fuckers.
Friday fuckers. You're just coming out
Good
shooting nature.
Friday. Good Friday.
What the fuck's so good about it? Oh, it's the start of the fucking weekend. Hey.
All right, well.
And you got a beer
All
in your hand.
All right, hold on. Yeah, I know
I've
you
had
guys.
a beer in my hand for like 3 days straight.
I know you guys ain't gonna want to hear it, but that fucking Cubs game today, dude. They were winning 7-1. Okay, against the Diamondbacks. The
You're
Diamondbacks
celebrating the fact that they won when they should have won it easily, and they fucking damn near blew the game.
Oh yeah.
Good. Yeah, that's a celebration. How much do I love it? Brought to you by Crayola. Let's see. You know what? I'm going to go with the red. I really enjoy it.
Oh shit, I'm making Will Height eat crayons now.
Once a Marine, always a Marine. Oh, that is great. That is the way you start the show right there. Fucking Cubs. I'll tell you what was great.
I gotta give it to him. Yeah, I think I can do that.
What was great the other day was watching LeBron James and the Lakers get their ass kicked. That was a good time. It's always a good time seeing LeBron James go down. Let me get it.
Did he cry?
Actually, he went over after the. Yeah, I'm sure in the locker room, but he kept a presence all right. He went out there and him and Steph Curry shared a good hug. But,
now I get Rhino in there.
Oh shit! Yeah, Cubs suck.
Another
good job, Rhino.
Fan.
Hey, I'm not even a baseball fan. I just say fuck it all together.
The crown is gone.
And that's paper and all, folks.
Good fiber.
I bet.
Dude, he's gonna be shitting pink tonight.
Did you know how long I've been eating fucking crowns?
He's gonna look like he's shitting Pepto-Bismol.
Well, just wait till he mixes another color in there later.
Hey, tie-dye.
Shit stuck in my teeth. Look.
Oh, great. You're going to think it's one of Bubba's fucking shits in your toilet. Be like, oh, shit, Bubba, come over here.
Hey, I mean, at least if shit's got to be anything, at least it can be cool and be tie-dyed.
Drink enough fucking Gatorade and it comes out funky colors.
Dude, tie-dye hasn't been cool since like the fucking 90s. Maybe we're stretching there.
Depends on if you're high or not.
Shit, I'm
Which
still
Bubba's always high. So.
I'm still on the tie-dye of the 70s. What the fuck are you talking about?
Oh, Jesus. We always talk about Tyler being a fan of the dinosaurs. Bubba was around whenever they were fucking still here.
That's a possibility.
And that motherfucker was the first one out of the cave going, ooga booga.
Ooh, fire.
Fire.
Fire bad.
When I think of caves and the caveman era, I keep thinking of the fucking cartoon Futurama and the Amazonians and wanting to play the Death by Snoo Snoo. I'm just saying. I would volunteer for tribute.
Death by
100%.
You know,
what a way to go.
That would be a way to go. I would die with a fucking smile on
my That first caveman to discover fire, I bet he shit himself.
Well, you're talking an awful lot about shit tonight.
Yeah, you are. Just right off the bat.
Yeah. Did you take a good healthy one right before the show or something? Do you want to talk about it?
You want to talk about it?
Tonight's Dr. Sage night, so my couch is open, bro.
I went last night.
Somebody's got to do it. The crew is back on the fucking oil rig. So
yeah.
We're going to miss them until they randomly are able to pop in and this and that. So
that means Rhino's going to have to step it up in here.
Right?
He's going to have to get fucking hilarious up in that chat.
Yep.
And we need Corey to get in here. We need some other motherfuckers, so he's got somebody to conversate with.
Did everybody share?
Oh, fuck no, I ain't shared.
Remember, Rhino, I know where you live.
Oh, now that sounds scary as fuck. Hey, Rhino, he doesn't have a vehicle.
Thanks,
Dave. Oh, you're welcome. Remember that one time you didn't have a vehicle? You couldn't fucking stalk anybody? Oh, that's right now.
Sports Center, all big. LeBron James owns nearly every playoff record in league history. First in points, games, wins, minutes, field goals, steals. Second in assists and triple doubles. Third in 3-point field goals. Fourth in rebounds. And someone said he's been in the NBA for 46 fucking years.
Oh, that's no shit. That's funny.
It still took you all that time to get to the leaderboards with that when some people made it to the playoffs only a handful of times. Weird.
Yeah.
Yes.
We all know that Michael Jordan's still the GOAT, so fuck him.
God damn it. I forgot to share the show tonight again.
Way to go.
We just reminded you. I just shared it. Pam, how you doing, Pam?
I'm sharing.
Sharon's Peters on the topic of disease.
Sharon is Karen.
Is it though?
Say, did you finish your MD 2020?
So yeah. This is like our.
Don't remember it though.
Our Easter episode.
No. Do you see me hopping around in a fucking bunny suit laying fucking eggs? No.
I was hoping to see that. Yeah.
No. I got no fucking Peter White Cottontail on this motherfucker. I ain't doing no Easter episode.
I'm sure you could figure something out.
You know why a goddamn Easter bunny is fucking hiding eggs?
Why?
Because he doesn't want anybody to know they're fucking chickens.
I'm sorry, but the coolest Easter bunny video is Critters 2 when the local sheriff dresses up as the Easter bunny, goes to take a whiz in the church bushes, gets a zipper stuck, and then a bunch of critters jump into that hole and eat that motherfucker alive. Sorry, that's the funniest fucking clip.
Yeah, that was good. If you have an Easter show, I hope it's better than your Valentine's one. Hey, that Valentine's show got a little off the rails. But no, we have not prepared an Easter show whatsoever. We're not exactly the holiest group of individuals. Although, I mean, I'm sure we all have some faith. But, yeah.
I'm an angel. I'm innocent. See, look, see? I do know that. I'm all good. I promise.
Innocent.
Huh.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Dusty is fucking here all of a sudden.
Yeah, I know, right?
Damn.
Lizzie, I've known you long enough to know that you're not innocent.
Oh, I know. I know I'm not innocent. And these allergies are kicking my ass.
I just took one of my high octane allergy pills and it'll be kicking my balls in a minute.
Yeah,
I'll be
I
like,
bet.
woo! Ooh, I do have that though. Oh. Oh, yeah, it's like fucking cocaine.
Cocaine. What?
Where?
Oh. I said, hell yeah, it's like doing cocaine.
Yes.
Oh, I gotta buy one next week. I'm gonna buy one next week. Oh my god. I
So
found it. Those are great.
Hey, Jay, I found on the TikTok shop, they actually make little bottles of this shit, and it's white powder that you snort, and it's actually called Blow. And it gives you all sorts of fucking energy, too. It looks like a little Coke in a bottle. And it's called Blow. But it's what it is. It's just like this stuff here. It just gives you mass amounts of energy. Like
Yes, it
Wait, does it originate from Colombia?
I don't know, but it actually, the name of it is called Blow.
I don't know if I want to get pulled over with that.
I was just going to say.
How would you explain that?
Even if it's not real,
they're
still going to fucking cuff you. They're going to fucking take it. They're going to test it. And, you know,
they're going to release your ass.
Fucking criminal until they find out otherwise.
I'd be like, look at my phone. You can see I bought that in the TikTok shop. But the shit says Blow. Well. Damn, I checked myself up.
So, can we talk about the Blue Origin group or whatever the fuck they were called?
Oh, Katy Perry's space rocket?
Yes.
Oh my god, yeah, I saw that.
What?
They're calling themselves astronauts.
No, there's no way.
With the whole Katy Perry going up.
I've never seen an astronaut go into space without a helmet, without pressurized suits.
So, my problem is that, look, people are getting upset because there are a lot of people saying, hey, great, congratulations, you took an expensive, fancy ride. Now, to the women that went, you have gone to space. Technically, you have gone to space. I have not. That is awesome. Congratulations. That is something you can say that others can't. Even if I had the millions of dollars and paid Bezos to go on his next fucking flight, I'm going to say, hey, yeah, I went to space, but I can't call myself an astronaut because, A, I'm locked into a fucking chair. Then when I get up there, I got a couple minutes to decouple and float around a little bit. But yes, I'm not in a pressurized suit. I'm not controlling the fucking thing. And none of it has anything to do with me, let alone when you fucking landed. And I don't know. I had to start second guessing. Did you really go to space? Because now I really got to know. Because you were so easy to open up that door from the inside, started to come out. Then someone hollered at y'all. Y'all shut the door. And then they come over for this huge photo event. And Bezos has got this big wrench like he's fucking undoing your door. But we already saw it come open. And he didn't really fucking wrench anything. And it pops open and you come out.
I was going to say,
if you're an astronaut, you're full of shit.
Yeah, I was going to say that there is already big conspiracy going around that it's totally fake and she didn't go and for real.
I understand technology's gotten better. I understand materials gotten better. But I still have a kind of concerning problem. If you look at every capsule and every device that has come back from space, what does it have on the outside of that spaceship as it's re-entering Earth's atmosphere and being incinerated at thousands of degrees?
Burn marks.
Burn marks. So how does an all-white capsule, all white? I don't see shit for burn marks. Again,
nope.
Technology's gotten better. Maybe the material's better, but man, something's not mathing here.
I'm guessing they only went up into the upper atmosphere.
I was looking into it. It's like 11 minutes, it says.
Like 11 minutes?
Yeah.
Supposedly it was 3 minutes in space, but
you literally go to the edge of it, then you peek right through, you float, and then you come back down.
Yep.
I remember an individual that got right to the edge of space and then jumped, thanks to Red Bull, and has the longest record free fall and parachute landing.
I know, it was pretty scary, but I did it.
Yeah, unfortunately, but I don't think it's your name that's in that book.
Dude, I got like 3 names. Maybe 4. Asshole.
It was a motherfucker because that capsule was small as shit. You and I would have been claustrophobic in it.
I don't get claustrophobic, but I probably wouldn't be able to get in or out of it.
Let alone, they probably would have had to blind me. Because look, I love heights. I actually love the thrill of going really, really high. In that case, when it showed the camera angle, when that capsule opened its doors and he got to the edge and looked down, and you can see the curvature of the earth and all that shit, I don't know if I would be able to jump. They needed like a leg that comes out of the roof and like pushes my ass right out the doors.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I know you guys spent all this money, but no.
Not me. I can't do it. My balls have retracted and they are now ovaries. I'm sorry.
Hell of a free fall, though.
Yeah.
I think it'd be pretty fun. Be like, okay, so if I do a dive, I could land way the fuck over there. I'm going to Antarctica.
Could you imagine if the jet stream kicked you up and really blew you off course and you ended up in fucking like North Korea or some shit?
Oh, shit.
They would think you're a spy immediately.
Right?
Yes, exactly.
Where did you come from? Space, I swear. You alien. Oh.
Now you're dissected. Shit. Damn it.
Don't probe me, you son of a bitch.
Oh, North Korea would too. Let's stick a rocket up there.
I'm not an alien. Here's my address, your ID. Oh, fuck, I left that in my other pants. I can tell you everything about me, just I'm not giving them my social. I don't want you to steal that shit.
Yeah,
steal my identity. Yeah, they probably do, those bastards. We know our government does, those fucking crooks.
Hell, we give them a third of our paycheck already.
And they always want more.
Always.
Yeah, tell me again how this country started and we were able to fund everything and it was a 2% tax. We literally went to fucking war with the #1 world power, a bunch of farmers in the Boston Tea Party, over a 2% tax.
Yeah.
What are we at now? Like 37?
Yeah. Supply and demand. No, greedy politicians.
That's it. Crooked fuckers.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Like, our pockets aren't lined enough. We need more monies. Where are we going to get that money?
The people.
Taxpayers.
How is our country able to provide for itself on a 2% tax, but yet now we continue to go further into debt and we pay 30? That's right. Not all of us pay taxes.
I don't understand how we could be so far in debt whenever we literally make our own fucking money.
Well, just print money, you can't do that. It's got to have a value to it. Otherwise,
well, yes, it's got to have a value, but at the same time, I mean, is Trump and Elon going to go into Fort Knox and see if our fucking old's even still there?
I would like to know.
I mean, fuck yeah, inquiring minds want to know. Fucking, this is reading
Venezuela was
Rambo,
getting in
bitch.
trouble, and it's like, we'll just print more.
But what sucks is everything has value as long as people want it, need it. So I mean,
And that's the thing is, like, who gave them the permission to be the end all be all of, like, okay, so here's our dollar bill, and this is what it is going to be. It's going to be the currency. Okay, you're the government, so you just get to make up all the rules of everything. And then here's all this fucking land of the free. The land is free. Nope. That's our land now. We're going to make you pay for it. How the fuck do you get to decide that's yours?
Land you buy, but yet never technically really own because you have to pay on it every year.
Yeah, how the fuck is that? Oh, you want me to pay property taxes on something I own? That's fucking weird. Okay, either I'm really fucking stoned or this stage look like Luigi.
One of these things is not adding up, or all of it. Oh, fuck.
Where's the Mario? It's me and Luigi.
He's not there.
Sorry, the princess is in another tower. Does that make Bubba Donkey Kong?
Hey, there you go,
Bubba's.
Chloe. Just to make you feel better. Oh, she's watching on YouTube, so she ain't even going to see the fucking comment. Can you highlight the comment?
Oh, yeah, we can do that.
There you go, Chloe. Just to make you feel good since Skelly's not here. Fuck you, Will Height.
I don't know. Bubba's either Donkey Kong. I mean, he could be Bowser.
Oh, Jesus.
We do go, try and take the princess from Bowser's castle.
God damn it, Will. I had to fill in. Sorry. My bad.
Hey, that's better than what she said about Skeletor.
This is true.
Amanda's pissed about what RFK Jr. said about autistic people. I have no idea what he said.
Yeah, I must have missed that one. What'd he say?
I haven't heard this yet myself. I just know she said something about it earlier.
Tyler Wario. Yeah, he might.
Is this some breaking news? Did he?
I know that I didn't hear what he said, but I heard that they were wanting to do tests and checking into if vaccines had a link to autism and autistic kids and things like that.
They were strongly saying
diagnosed at age 2. So,
well, so am I saying that it's a hoax? I'm not saying it's a hoax, but there seems to be something different because the number of those that are what do they say, labeled or determined to be autistic, the number goes up. So my argument is of course the number is going to go up because our population goes up. It's the percentage. If the percentage goes a big difference, I don't have a problem with looking into it to see if there is something that we're causing, not on purpose, but look at all the things that get added to food and the FDA.
Yeah.
Like, we got a lot of chemicals in our shit.
Yeah, they do.
Looking into it, I don't have a problem with it. If we can determine if there is a cause and effect, great. We can fix it. But what is he saying? That's
will never use a toilet unassisted. And we have to recognize.
I don't know. Somebody's playing it in the background.
yeah, dude, I hate his voice. I know it's not his fault, but man, his voice kills me.
I know the government's also doing a study right now on Amish people and how there's never been any autism in Amish people. And so they're trying to figure out, okay, what are they doing right that we're not doing right? But Amish people live natural lives.
It's everything.
They don't get vaccines. They don't, I mean, they eat farm fresh foods and stuff like that. So they're looking into that.
Their cancer rate is way down. Their illnesses are way down.
Yeah, everything's way down.
Is it the chemicals we use in our farm produce? Spray for insecticides and all that shit.
I'm sure it adds to it. Whether it's the cause of it or not, I'm sure it adds to it.
Yeah, that's what I looked into.
But it's not just autism they're looking for. They're looking for all sorts of things.
Right.
The kids with scoliosis and everything else.
Sage gets some of his things from England, the candies that he chews on. And when you look at the ingredients and what he's getting from overseas, and you look at the same shit that's sold here, huge fucking difference.
So much better for you.
It makes you wonder.
There's a lot of the dyes they're not allowed to use and stuff like that over there.
That in England, they actually use natural fruit and shit like that in making some of these. Because I'll get Skittles from the U.S. and then I'll get Skittles from the U.K. and the ingredients are almost completely different.
Didn't you get Fruit Loops or something? And the colors were...
Yeah, the colors were a little different too. They were darker
huge
colors.
Difference.
That's because
The
the
Fruit
dyes
Loops
we're not allowed to use now.
And they actually use natural fruit juices and shit like that.
Klug,
What?
she says now you know why she's pissed. What'd you hear in that video or what happened?
Basically, he's saying that autism is preventable. And he was going on a whole tirade about how autistic people will never pay taxes or hold a job or find love. Well, it's all bullshit.
Yeah, I've seen autistic people do all of that. And a lot of them end up happily married and all sorts of different shit.
And
Exactly.
it would be nice. It would be nice if it was preventable.
Okay. I have a stepdaughter from my first marriage who is autistic. And right now she's working as a tattoo artist.
Dang.
So tell me how she can't hold a job.
Well, that's like some people would. Now, is there different? Look, forgive me. I am ignorant when it comes to this. Is there different levels of autistic?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, there is.
Because
sure.
if you look at Down syndrome, there are some. Like I have a cousin that's got Down syndrome and she can't speak. Now they're used to her way and how she does things to know what she's wanting and things like that. But then there are others that have Down syndrome that get a full-on job and can function.
Yeah, everyone's different. Even everyone with Down syndrome is different.
Yeah, some of the Down
Everyone
syndrome
who's
people are
autistic is different.
some of the smartest people I've met.
And some people who are autistic, they are autistic. A lot of them in different ways. You know,
Isn't it? Again, forgive me if I'm trying not to offend anybody. But with autistic, isn't there like a level where they can super concentrate on one thing and be great at it? Or am I getting that mixed up with something else?
That might be Downs.
No,
Yeah,
it's not Downs that I'm thinking of.
this I don't know the answer to that.
Klug, your child with your first marriage or the tattoo artist.
Yeah. What about her?
So being a tattoo artist is hard as fuck. You got to have skills.
Mm-hmm.
And is that just with other things? Does she have difficulties on learning? But that is something that captured her interest and she's super focused on, or no?
As far as I know, yeah. I haven't talked to my ex-wife that much lately, but she had told me all that. I remember that we had a hard time with her when she was younger, but as she got older, I mean,
why did I not know you was married before?
I don't know.
Did I just somehow miss that anytime it?
You must have.
I've known Klug for a long time, but I didn't know he was married before.
I have too. I've known him for years and years, but
I had no idea.
Oh, Broomstick. Is that the one I'm thinking? Asperger's?
It's there on the scale, on the spectrum.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what.
Yeah.
It's a lot like autism, but there's differences.
I mean, hell, my son has been playing on the PlayStation a lot lately. He's been playing this game called Astrobot, and it's not an easy game, and he's almost beaten it.
Chloe, you're not wrong. I mean, damn it, they had a fucking movie. What was the movie with Bruce Willis and the little kid that figured out this complex code in the back of a comic book? He had well, they said it was a mental disorder, but he can see things that we can't. And that's just a higher form of intelligence. Fuck, Albert Einstein slept 3 hours a day? Any more was a waste. And that dude,
and they thought he had Asperger's or some shit.
Yeah, they thought he had a problem. He's a fucking genius. Your brain's working at a level that we have no fucking idea. Fuck, Stephen King's goddamn genius, and I think he's nuts. Just saying.
I think Stephen King was actually diagnosed with autism or something.
Dude can make some fucking stories. I can tell you that much. I don't.
Amanda Kluge says The Sixth Sense. No, that's where he saw dead people.
Yeah, that's who we're talking about. Einstein. How the fuck you can sit there and think, man, all this energy and I can split an atom. At that time, who fucking knew what an atom was?
Einstein didn't make the atomic bomb. Did he? Yeah, he did. Oppenheimer did.
Unbreakable.
Unbreakable
was the one with him and Samuel L. Jackson.
Yeah. Like a superhero.
That was a good movie, and number 2 wasn't too bad either. The I Am Glass or something like that.
I was thinking
it was a good movie.
Wasn't there 3 of them?
Yeah,
Splice.
Yes.
Yeah.
Splice.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't give a shit. That dude, that actor that portrayed the 22 characters in one, fucking genius. You gotta think
that dude is fucking nuts and everything.
When I read Unbreakable, for some reason I thought Unstoppable, which was a really good movie. That what I can't think of the guy's name now offhand, but it's where they had to stop that train that was running without anyone.
That's Denzel Washington.
Yeah.
Based off the true story.
It was a really good movie.
I don't let the motherfucker derail. I don't know if I'd be jumping train car to go to the front. Fuck all that.
Yeah.
And why the hell you would jump off a train to hit a switch track and go back, even though you're thinking it's slow enough? Yeah, good call.
Yeah, that's so smart.
And the guy was fat too. Like that'd have been like me trying to do it. I'd have done the same thing. I'd have fell flat on my face, and that train would have been gone.
You're doing something you're not supposed to be doing on a job that pays fucking great pay and great benefits. Why would you fucking well, you know what? It's people. And at times people can be the smartest, most brilliant, caring thing in the world. And then other times You do some fucking shit like that. We have Darwin Awards for a reason. Oh, Jesus. Sometimes I wonder if God just made us for entertainment and get to pop and watch this dumb fuck.
Yeah, we're stuck in a game of Sims.
Right? So, hey, I'm gonna create this society. You gotta watch it. We're the sea monkeys in the little display case that you watch. For you younger fuckers, sea monkeys was a thing in the past that we used to.
I know what the sea monkeys are.
I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to our younger audience.
I know.
Yeah, you young ass. I mean,
tell me how you really feel about the youngsters.
fucking millennials.
I think they would have been better off if their parents would have spanked their ass.
Exactly.
You got to reason with them. No, you're the parent. You teach.
Gotta put them in timeout? Give them a red card? What the fuck is that? No, beat that kid's ass.
Exactly.
They tried doing the timeout cards in the military too, and that didn't work out very well. Timeout.
What?
Stress card.
No. You want a timeout, soldier? All right, get in the push-up position and hold it.
You know,
I'll tell you when your time is up.
I don't care what people say. Oh, the super masculine people, male, and your G.I. Janes of the world have no place in society. I'm gonna tell you right now, they damn well do. They are the most patriotic, crazy motherfuckers. They will join the service not for the benefits, not for the pay, because they're patriots and they love their country. They will join for the simple fact that they are ready to go to war and they are ready to sacrifice their life. You can hate them. You can call them egotistical fucking punks, all you want, whatever you want. But they are the motherfuckers that'll go into Hell's Gate, and I've seen it. Will enter a fatal funnel, which is absolutely ridiculous to do, but to get the job done and lay it all on the line just to protect us. There are different parts and different sections of this country and our world and different roles that we play. Those are the motherfuckers that'll eat their own fucking guts and ask for seconds. And they're the ones you want on the front line. Just saying. If it wasn't for those fuckers in World War II, well, we'd all be speaking a different language.
Yes, we would.
Bubba would go over there and get the enemy high. That'd be a good start.
Let me get him high, then y'all sneak in and fuck him up.
Let's not fight. I brought this.
Dun, dun, dun.
Hi, Kim.
What's up, Kim?
You know, even the Indians figured it out. Hey, look, before we go to war, let's sit around the fire. We have this pipe. We called it a peace pipe. You took one hit of that motherfucker, peace.
Yep.
Hey, Bubba, if you could smoke weed with anybody in the world, anybody, past, present, or even fictional, but you can only pick one, who would you toke with?
Oh, man.
Sage, I want you to think about the same question, but drinking.
Bruh.
Okay, what was the question?
So in your way, I'd have to reword it, but if you could have a drink in a conversation with anybody, past, present, or even fictional, but only one, who would it be? Klug, same question, your choice. Drinking, smoking, whatever. Lizzie, same question.
What was the question?
And I can only pick one.
You know what? I'll give you a top 5.
Oh.
So, Lizzie, the question is, if you could toke or drink with whichever your preference is, with anybody of the past or present or even fictional, who would you pick? You can
Presents and smoking and Seth Rogen. I already have done.
What?
Okay, present, and I'm going to choose toking, and it's going to be Seth Rogen. It's the laugh. It's the laugh that gets me.
Seth Rogen. Okay, would it be toking or would it be taking ayahuasca? Because he loves that shit.
Can I say both?
Good answer. I'll go with that. You know, she's got a point. I would take ayahuasca with Rogan.
Yeah.
I would have a beer with Ted Nugent. And I would toke with Sitting Bull. I like Broomstick's answer. She would with Ben Franklin. I would ask him if the secret society in the caves was real in England.
Yeah. Yes.
Let me see. All right, I would have to go.
Junior. Nice answer, Chloe.
I would have to go with Jerry Garcia, obviously.
Okay.
Beer with Martin. Yeah.
Cheech and Chong. So that's 3.
Oh, okay. You know what? Cheech and Chong you can count as once. That's a duo.
All right. Man. Probably Jim Morrison.
Okay.
David Gilmour, but I'm not 100% sure he smokes weed, but I think he does. Y'all know who David Gilmour is, right? Or
he's part of the Gilmore Girls, right?
yeah.
No.
He's a singer of Pink Floyd. And one more. Ooh.
I love your Cheech and Chong answer. But if you did it in their prime, would you be able to? Well, fuck, why not Willie Nelson with them?
Yeah, I mean.
Would you be willing to do a hot box with Willie Nelson, Cheech and Chong?
Yes.
Who else did you have? Oh, Snoop Dogg. Throwing Snoop Dogg.
Yeah, I was just thinking.
Willie Nelson.
And Garcia.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Because you do know that Snoop Dogg said the only motherfucker he had to hit the pause button on with smoking weed with was Willie Nelson.
Yeah.
He said Willie fucked him up.
I bet.
Klug?
Well, I'd have beer with Stone Cold.
Good answer.
As for the smoking, let's see, probably be along the lines of any of the ones that have already been mentioned, really.
Oh, shit, Chloe. I'm sorry. Sorry.
During interviews, he's called her Michael during interviews so many times.
All right, Klug. Sorry, dude.
But any of the weed smokers that have been mentioned would be one to smoke with for sure. And I have a fictional character too.
All right, who's your fictional?
Jeff Spicoli.
Bitch, well played. Well played.
Nice. Fucking cheers.
I can. That would be a fucking fun one.
Yeah, that would be good.
All right, Sage.
Oh, shit. I've only got 3 that I can think of right off the top of my melon.
That's fine.
One of them's Ben Franklin. I want to go back and chill with him and drink. Learn some shit. Figure out how he learned so much shit. One of them is Giorgio Succulo, so I could fucking figure out all his alien fucking knowledge and ask him where he gets product for that fucking hair. Because that hair is fucking crazy. I love that guy, period. He's traveled the world and he's very knowledgeable. And he's just always like, aliens. One of my favorite fucking memes I've got saved in my phone. It's because of aliens. And I would definitely sit and drink some scotch or bourbon, whichever, with Keanu Reeves. Because that man is so interesting. I would love to hear more about him because the man walks around dressed as a bum. He's millions of dollars, nicest person in the world, treats everybody great. So I would love to sit and talk to him. And one other guy would be Adam Sandler.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, if I throw Sandler in there, I want to sit with Farley. Fuck yeah, I'm going to sit with Farley.
Yeah.
I might even fucking get high with Farley. I don't give a shit.
Now, like, when I picked Jerry Garcia, all I could think is, could you imagine the conversations you could have with Jerry Garcia? The shit.
I could. No, I can't, because every time I've seen an interview with Jerry Garcia, he's been too fucking drunk or stoned, and you can barely understand the goddamn thing he's saying.
Well, you can understand him better than Ozzy half the time.
Well, and Ozzy was sober in those interviews.
Right. I want to drink with George Washington because he supposedly had his own moonshine.
I heard that.
I would love to do that. I'd love to pick the brain of Willie Nelson. I would love to smoke weed with Jimi Hendrix.
Ooh.
I was thinking about saying Hendrix too, but
Hendrix,
there's also Bob Marley.
There's so much fucking soul there. I think that would be fucking magical. I want to do ayahuasca with Rogan because I think that would just be fucking, I don't know, the way that dude describes it, it's just interstellar. And
dude, then me and George Tsoukalos can walk in the door and go, aliens.
I want to kick it with George Carlin and
fucking Carlin.
Oh shit. I'm brain farting on the name. Sam Kinison.
Another good. You would laugh your ass off.
If I throw in Cheech and Chong, but if I could hang with that group and do that, I could say my life is complete.
Yeah, that'd be good shit. I would throw Bo Burnham in there somewhere too, because that dude's money.
Yes.
Money as shit.
I think Bob Marley would be an interesting one to smoke.
Hell, I think the world would be a better place if we brought back comics that were that fucking crazy. Just don't give a shit. It's about laughing, have a good time. You don't like it, get the fuck out. Just...
If that's the case, we need Richard Pryor too.
Oh
yes.
Yes.
Hey, Chloe, you can complete your drinking list there easily with us. Come up to Illinois for a visit. We'll have a big bonfire at Sage's house. Shit.
I'll be there, Chloe.
Oh, see, and Lizzie will be there. We get AP over. You can start your cave collection. You're good.
Your cave collection.
Well, if you're going to get that comedy group together, you got to get the old school Eddie Murphy raw.
Yeah, I was thinking old school Eddie Murphy.
Hey, John.
John, how you doing? Corey.
Corey.
Smoker Mania. Wait a minute. Steve, you in Fat 420? Or is that Fat the Drain 420? Is that someone different?
No, you're right.
Hey,
Steve Mustaine Station?
Kluge, I got something that you'd be interested in, bud.
Okay.
Well, just sent it to you. I know you already know about it. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think you probably already mentioned it. If it's what I think it is.
Troy, if you want to start sharing the pictures I sent you, we can talk about those. Or do you want me to send them to Kluge?
You can send him to Klug. I'm doing something here real quick.
Oh, way to go, Kluge. You just became the guy.
Yeah, the only way I'm going to be able to do it is if the new guy that they hired to sub for my route works out. If he doesn't, then I'll probably be working that Saturday.
Man, I would say if you do it, I'd rub your big blue ball.
It's purple.
Oh, purple.
The new one.
52-30.
So there is some good news. Kluge's going to share a photo, the one with the kids. So you guys know how we've been talking about give change to make a change?
Yes.
All right. Lee Sage was paying attention to answer that one.
And I'm actually doing something, and I'm still paying attention.
But this is the Concordia Lutheran School Group, and that's their students. They collected spare change for the month of March. That whole give change to make a change. In the middle there, Carrie is holding a check. They took all that change, added it up, took it to the bank, and it was over $117.
Wow.
Just by collecting change with those kids there. So we threw them a pizza party yesterday, on Thursday. Kids were happy. I was happy. It adds to the total. And not bad for just one group. So if they can do that and we can get into District 186 and have the elementary schools collecting, and whichever class out of those schools raises the most money gets a pizza party, I'm for it.
All right.
Oh, shit, Chloe, don't look. It's Kelly from the rig.
And then you have other fundraising events coming?
Yes, we do. We have the softball tournament, which this year is going to be June 20th, which is Friday, and the 21st. Now, the way that works is Friday night's a home run derby, only $20 to get in it. And if you win, you get that beautiful championship belt that the last season's champion is that won it, gets the hold. You can be challenged for it, but it's always a good time. Jared Allen, one of our very own wrestlers, was in it last year, and he came in second place. And from what I heard from Sage and Bishop, Allen gave it a hell of a run, but he just ran out of gas at the end. I heard this dude's a fucking beast. Then, of course,
what? I need a copy of that flyer.
Oh, okay. I'll send it to you. The softball tournament's been pretty good. It's raised some money for us. Good times. Last year was a little bit of a drizzle, and I guess it,
and it was cold as shit.
Cold as shit, but still good turnout. Still did good for us. There's your dates. By all means, reach out. I don't see Aaron's phone number on there. I'll have to yell at him. We'll get that info to you. The next one will be the following weekend after that, and it's the bowling tournament. Kingpin Lanes. Last year, we actually had someone that bowled a 300. Now, please understand that we will have different levels.
A 309 pin no tap is much easier than bowling a standard 300.
This is true. This is true. But the individual that did bowl it has bowled a 300 before.
I've had two of them myself.
See? That's why we have different levels.
I need that flyer.
I'm trying not to fucking scare people away, Klug. Klug over here is going to try to do side bets with you and take your money. Fucking hustler.
He would.
And he's got new balls this year, so watch out for him.
Yes, he does.
You got your balls all waxed real nice?
They are currently in the sack.
A good protective sack that's a good thing. That's a good thing.
Wow, that's fucked up.
But yeah, those are the events that are coming up later. Tuesday we have both McAllisters in Springfield. All you have to do is go, or even go through the DoorDash. That counts too. Have your food delivered. 10% of your food sales goes. Next weekend is the big deal. That's the golf tournament. As of right now, there are 17 teams that are in.
Shit.
We can have up to, I believe we can have up to 60 teams, ain't it? So there's plenty of room.
The wrong guy.
Plenty of room. But that's all I got.
Is there a real nice soft lining on the inside of that bag?
Whoa, Bubba. That's a bit personal,
That's
bro.
a clue question.
Throw that up there real quick.
Wow.
Oh, what the hell? Where'd it go? Yep, they're putting in new pumps tonight. Going to be running new pumps to wells in the Gulf of America.
God, that's going to be so hard to say. Like, that's going to take a good piece.
Yeah. Oh, crazy, crazy, crazy. See, when I thought you said you had some Wrestling for Cure news, I thought you were going to drop a match tonight for us. I was a little excited.
Well, one already got dropped that I didn't know we were dropping just yet.
Oh,
don't you love that?
Somebody jumped the gun on you?
A little bit. Well,
Somebody gonna get in trouble and get their hand smacked?
You know how with our page we space things out so your feed, you don't miss a feed or a bunch of them get through all at once. And I made the post yesterday about the kids and the good job they did. And then all of a sudden, like an hour later, hey, match announcement coming tomorrow at 10 a.m. And I'm like, well, damn, why would you make that post after an hour ago? I just made this post. And then all of a sudden, I don't know if he had the wrong time in, and instead of 10 a.m. the next day, it was 10 p.m. because then it dropped the card. Well, it dropped the match. And I was like, well, shit, that's not – how the hell is that 10 a.m. tomorrow? You jumped in. Technology, damn it. You got to pay attention to details. But I guess we can. You know the match. You and I had already talked about it before.
Yeah,
but it's one that I am very excited about. Hell, Bubba should even like it. So let me send this to Craig. Both these guys they're fucking phenomenal wrestlers.
Phenomenal.
And neither one of them have wrestled down here. So to get them both to volunteer their time to come down and put on a match should be, if you're a wrestling fan, this should get you excited.
Personally. Oh, I know what you're talking about. I saw it. I think.
I got to meet these two. Well, Sage and I got to meet them in Rocket Pro. And so, as much as we like to dog on Tyler Bodine, there's a little backstory here. It is because of him that we got into Rocket Pro. And even though Rocket Pro's doing their own thing, going to Rocket Pro got us in with freelance, which has been tremendous for us. And that's all because of Bodine. So as much as we love to give him shit, I can't deny what the dude has done for us to help us out. Klug, can you share that match I sent you? Skylar Reed versus Garrison Creed.
Yeah, that's going to be good.
It is.
This is
going to be a banger.
Fucking fantastic. Garrison Creed is actually on NWA, ain't it? Out of Texas?
I believe he's on something like that down there, yeah.
Along with Marche Rocket.
Yeah. When did our logo turn to black and gray?
Oh, it varies.
I just noticed that. I was like, what the hell? Is that because they're black?
It depends on our backdrop.
Oh, okay.
Kind of what really looked kind of good there.
It's kind of funny, Reed versus Creed.
yeah. But
you know, that happens a lot with Chicago people. Their last names always seem to kind of sound the same.
Rhyme and shit,
yeah.
Creed was supposed to be down here the last couple of years, but something was always up. He blew out his knee the season before. Last year, him and his wife were in a road rage incident and got shot at.
Yeah.
Don't fuck around in Chicago. That's all I'm saying.
Hell no.
That's why when me and Will Hike goes to Chicago, we be carrying.
Yeah. Yes. And what
I've only been to Chicago twice my whole life.
Oh, that's a hardcore Cub fan there.
That was both times what I did. Both times I went to the Season Cubs.
Sage, it was the year before when we fucked up and went through Garfield Park, wasn't it?
Oh shit, yeah. Goddamn.
So GPS fucked up because we're trying not to get tolls because you get dinged for fucking tolls. Then they don't tell you nothing and you forget about it and you get an email or a letter and you got all these fucking tolls and extra fees and shit like that. I hate Chicago. And I think fucking Google Maps is in cahoots with tolls because you always end up on a fucking toll roll. But anyway, So we avoided that. And instead of taking us the route along it on the side, no, it diverted us completely. We went through Chicago and all of a sudden we're looking around and it's like, dude, I've seen the movies where you drive through a ghetto and you got cars up on blocks. I've never actually seen that in person until that day. Sage and I were going along, and there's a fucking stripped out car on blocks.
No shit.
And I will say this, ethnically though, you will see everything. You can tell, you know, we got into your Hispanic neighborhoods, you got your black neighborhoods, and like every few blocks it changed, and you could see there was different graffiti, different
flags flying.
There was other flags of different nations I didn't recognize. Like, man, everybody is literally set up their damn blocks. And we're just driving along, and all I remember was like, hey, man, be respectful. We ain't going to talk shit. Find us in the fucking Chicago River.
Give me a minute, Ben.
Oh, no.
Pretty close one time. Or we was in this neighborhood that looked like it was like a bunch of rich people. And then, like a few more blocks,
you took a right turn and you're in the wrong fucking place.
Oh yeah, it was like the straight up like ghetto you would see on TV type of thing. Like,
well, what
and it
got
was
me
just
is
that quick. I was
everything
wow.
switches and you can see it, but we also weren't disrespectful, and no one gave us any fucking problems.
Right.
But my gun was on my lap.
What really got me though is how you're going from different areas and how it changes so quickly because they're on top of each other is what got me.
Yeah.
Dude, you started talking like you were Mexican in that fucking one neighborhood.
Well, that's because we picked up Jose.
Oh, yeah, that's true. We did pick up Jose in that neighborhood.
Well, okay, so when I get ready for a show or go out, I trim up the beard, the goatee, shave a little bit here, shave the top of my head, and Sage can back me up on this. It's not that Italian roots come through, but I got a lot of Hispanic features, even though I'm not Hispanic. At least I don't think, unless mom was, doing something I don't know.
No, but you spent a lot of time in California.
But yes, I did, and hung out with a lot of Latinos, and they taught me some shit, and they really taught me what to not say. Really,
that doesn't stop you from saying it.
Well, I still had to figure it out. It did get my ass kicked. I'm not gonna lie. Do not go into a Hispanic neighborhood and say "pinche mama la pinga." Yeah, that's a bad one. I was pulling that stringy blood out of my lips. Yeah, I got my ass kicked. Shouldn't have said it.
Yeah. You remember whenever you had Tyler on here trying to say that?
Yeah. He definitely couldn't say it.
No, he could not. But we had somebody in the chat that knew exactly what we were saying. It was like, I was beat your ass.
Yeah. It was a good time though. As much as I give Chicago fans shit, Chicago's got a lot of problems, but man, there are some. I will give Chicago has a chance to really be great. Piss poor leadership can fuck a lot of things.
Mayor and governor both.
Yes.
Fucking bitches.
Attitude reflects leadership. Remember that, folks.
Well, leadership can affect attitude too, though.
And Klug has got photo proof that he pisses on Chicago. Just saying. You guys have even seen it on here.
Yeah.
Feel better?
More room out than in, I always say, eh, Fiona?
He's pulling the picture up too, just to show it my face.
When in Chicago, don't forget your ABCs. Always be carrying. What's this one? Nobody moved from Chicago, that Italian, but he looks like he's Mexican, and we all always give him shit. Like calling ice cream to go visit him. Fun stuff. Like calling Ice to go visit him. I fucking added cream. Goddamn. That's fucked up, man.
Corey, say to back it up. I start looking Hispanic during the summer.
Fuck yeah, he does. It gets dark. And it's all like, fuck, I'm ready for fucking Ice to roll up on Jay while he's delivering FedEx packages or some shit. Show us your hands. I'm the governor.
He ain't even getting high, and he's thinking of having the munchies.
What?
Calling it ice cream.
Yeah, well. Shall we move on with some Ask Dr. Sage?
Get that pulled up here.
Sage, I'll be at your house at 3 o'clock tomorrow.
For what?
NGW. You still going?
Oh, shit. I thought Tim said he was going to go. I totally forgot about that. Yeah, I thought Tim said he was off and he could go.
Whenever you're ready, Doctor. Here.
All right, hit me with it.
All right. Dr. Sage, I understand you are called Norse god of wisdom and logic. So I figured I would ask this question. I want the entire cast to get in on this as well.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Who would win in a fight, Zeus or Odin? Signed, Horus.
Ooh.
Zeus or Odin?
Zeus.
You're awful quick to jump on that.
I know.
That's what I say.
Couldn't tell you for sure, but it'll be one hell of a fight.
Yeah, I would.
How many?
I was actually watching something about this the other day, talking about the different mythologies. And they were saying, by comparison, that they thought they were probably almost the same person.
Possibly.
But Zeus or
I don't
Odin?
really know who Odin is, so.
How dare you? Yeah, Odin's the Viking god, like the tall, the big one. It's Thor's dad. Since I'm more Viking, I'm going to go with Odin, even though Zeus is one bad motherfucker. But as I said, I was watching that program the other day, and they compared the two, and they think it's just a mixed communication between the two mythologies, that they could have actually been the same person.
Yeah.
So I mean, he could just be out there kicking his own ass.
True.
Like Jim Carrey in Liar Liar.
What are you doing? I'm kicking my ass.
All right. Dr. Sage got the wife in bed the other night and went from feeding a horse to starting a bonfire after 2 hours.
So you called your wife a horse and you started a bonfire?
Had your stream on the entire time. Thank you for the background noise. Signed, Tatty.
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 Tatty, like a tattoo. Okay, well, hey, you're welcome for the background noise. Glad you liked it. Glad you dicked down the wife and then dicked down the horse and burned the fire. Wait. He didn't say he dicked down the horse, did he?
No,
Or
he
she.
was
He fed the
feeding
horse.
a horse.
It didn't say what he was feeding the horse.
Oh.
But hey, I'm glad we could provide you some sort of entertainment via background noise while you were getting doing the horn and then getting the chore done. You're welcome.
I wouldn't recommend calling your wife a fucking horse, but that's up to you.
Nay.
Dear Dr. Sage,
What?
my husband's birthday is next week.
Who gives a shit?
Nobody cares.
No one
Been,
cares.
been married for a year. What should I get
Get
Get the fuck out of here.
him a divorce.
you?
Nah, all kidding aside, I wasn't kidding. Damn.
Sorry,
I'm
not
good.
sorry.
Yeah. For the record, I just ordered a couple T-shirts the other day, and I'll tell you what they're going to say in just a minute here. But they're fucking epic.
What says damn? I gotta believe.
One says "damn." No, it doesn't say "damn." It says the T-shirts. I got one for me and one for my buddy Mikey, and they say they're matching T-shirts. They say, "When they make your feelings law, then we'll talk about it." So yeah, fuck your feelings. But yeah,
But it's a year.
yeah, it's a year. I mean, I don't know. Go out and buy him a fucking grill. I mean, or does he even cook? Can he cook? Not a lot of people can handle a fucking real grill.
I know, a grill. That's a good answer there.
I mean, yeah, if you can cook, but if you can't cook, then maybe he needs fucking some dude wipes to wipe his own ass or something. Because
Does it by chance in this email say that they've been together for like 20 years, finally got married, and they're married for a year?
Yeah, there's got to be more to this. We need more.
That's
background.
all there is to it.
They've been together for like 5 years, 10 years, and then finally decided to get married, or they just like, we dated for 6 months and we got married and we've been together for a year.
See, I just say it's hard to answer that without knowing what the guy is into.
Get him a hooker and see if he goes for it. Then you'll know if that fucking relationship's going to work.
Ask what he's into. Don't be scared.
Ooh, yeah, that's what he's into. See if he's got a little kink in him. There you go. Yeah. Surprise him. Get something sexy. Yeah. No, I really don't know because I've been out of the relationship game for so fucking long that asking me relationship advice is like asking me how to fucking wipe a baby's ass because I ain't done that in fucking 20-some years either. And it's almost been the same for a fucking relationship. Except it's only been like 9 or 8, something like that. I don't fucking know. I'm losing track. So yeah, relationship advice I'm not so good at because I'll give you the brutal, honest truth, and nobody wants to hear that from me.
Well,
actually,
at least
most
you'd rather
people
have
need
the
to.
truth than a lie.
Yeah, fuck that.
True.
Yeah, you're right.
I love
And
this comparison of relationships to diapers.
Well, I mean, both of them are full of shit. But you look at the bottom of my little thing where it says Dr. Sage, PhD. It says right on there, there's that disclaimer. I'm the most brutally honest person you'll ever meet.
Yes, sir.
Next question.
All right. Dr. Sage, do you believe in the idea that there are time paradox portals? And that's why
Absolutely.
people go missing all the time.
Well, it damn sure isn't Bigfoot abducting them.
One time I was walking in the woods and I heard a weird voice screaming. It sounded like it was being chased by something, so I ran to the source.
Dumbass.
I found this beautiful woman who was wearing some kind of crystal-like dress. She was scared and timid as fuck, and after I calmed her down, she said, "Fuck Tyler." Signed, a listener.
That was great. Great build up, great finish. Epic.
I was
story.
worried about where it was going.
That'd be a great children's book. Yeah, that'd be a great children's book. But yes, I do believe in time portals and stuff.
Do I have to read the next one?
Yes.
Dear Dr. Sage, how much of a donation would it take to get Bubba to shave that nasty, natty, lighty style beard off? Signed, Bushmaster. P.S. Really? Bubba likes the Cubs? Another reason why he pisses me off. Go Yankees.
Fuck you.
Oh, damn. Yeah, see, you would have to talk to Bubba, see if he'd even be willing to shave that thing off. That's how it works.
And he's already saying no. Bubba says,
so no amount of money for the children would be worth it. I'm sorry.
See,
damn, Bubba, don't you feel a little now?
If you weren't a Yankees fan, he might have done it. Might have.
Oh.
As much as I hate the Cubs, I gotta fucking defend Bubba on this one because I can't stand the Yankees.
Now, if you would have said, the Indians or something, I would have at least gave you a half applaud. But the Yankees?
Go Wild thing.
Yeah. You make my heart sing.
Vaughn needs to be put into the Indians Hall of Fame.
That would be epic.
I think so.
But now that Pete Rose is dead, he should be put in the Hall of Fame too. He should have been put in before he was fucking
long time
dead,
ago.
To be honest. Got anything else?
I got two more.
All right, bring it on. I'm ready to bust balls.
Dr. Sage.
That's my name. Don't wear it up.
Miss you, boo.
Oh, shit.
I miss your chubby face and your long beard.
What?
I miss your laugh and miss your Trump hate.
Trump hate?
Tell me what's your email so I can send you nudes. Signed,
Skeletor. Knew it. Fucking knew it.
And it also says, you just got Beledante.
Beledante!
My email is bubba@basementradio.net.
Yeah, send it there. No one will ever get it.
Okay, bubba@basementradio. God, I'm sure it's something like that. I'll figure out Bubba's email and you can send it there. I'm sure it's on his fucking Facebook. Hold on.
Last one?
Sure.
Dr. Sage. Glad to see Lizzie, a new member of the show, but I must ask for her to meet my approval. Favorite beer? And this is signed Kluge's Secret Crush.
Whoa!
Fucking Skeletor again.
I know nothing about this.
It's got to be Skeletor.
I
Yeah.
don't
Yeah.
know anything about it.
Oh my god.
Because Skeletor was always hitting on fucking Kluge, so it's got to be him just changing his name.
Yeah.
Kluge, he tried to Belladante you.
Damn it, his email address isn't on here. Jesus, 1974. Bubba, you're old as fuck.
Damn. Got to be like that?
My bad. I'm a dick.
Yes, you are.
Belladante!
So is that it?
So, yeah, that's it.
I don't think Lizzie answered the beer question.
Well, it was PBR, obviously.
Nice.
Good answer.
So we did just find something out, though. We found out that Kluge's got a secret admirer.
It's not.
We
secret.
know it's
We all know who it is.
We know it's Skeletor.
Maybe?
He wants some of that tripod. Luke's all like, fuck this.
Hey, you got a certain somebody backstage?
He's got to check his sexuality, so Amanda's got her fucking titties right in front of his face. It's okay, baby. It's okay.
And look who's joining us.
I need titties in my face. This is bullshit. All I see is a fucking Furby sitting over there.
We got Durham joining us, guys.
Ladies,
What's up, everybody?
please welcome Aaron Durham.
Yeah, hey, thanks for putting your number on that flyer, bro.
If you look, the last 2 years didn't have it either.
Yeah, we had to fix it.
You slacking like a mackin' mother trucker.
You putting a team in this year?
For what, softball?
Yeah.
Shit, I'm gonna play softball. I don't run. That's stupid. Unless I got
Well,
ropes to bounce off of. Fuck no.
So you're the one I got to keep my number hidden from.
Dude, it's on the golf flyer.
True that. I didn't make the golf flyer.
So I got your number, baby. What up? Prank calls 24/7.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that to a cop.
Hey, Aaron. Is your refrigerator running?
I already shot it. 357.
Start
Put that bitch down.
Freaked me out when the fucker started moving across the kitchen.
I would guess. Yeah. What the fuck?
So Tyler's not here. I can't talk shit to him tonight.
No, but Bubba's here. Go ahead.
Well, Tyler's got a team in the golf tournament, so I was going to talk some shit to him tonight.
Oh, he's got a team? Oh, shit.
He was the second team to sign up. He put the best damn golf team in.
Oh,
We told him he's got to get some other ringers because we're not it.
True that.
I play putt-putt. That's it.
All I know about golf is what I hear on Sports Center.
And I'm pretty good at putt-putt, but
Yeah, we've heard.
I told you take shots at Bubba, not me.
Yeah, I don't know, Bubba. I know you.
Durham takes
Well-
shots at everyone because let's see, let me word this right. He welcomes anyone to try to beat him. He's not going to make it easy, but he's also said that he's going to win the MVP of the year. Here on
Again,
Every single year until someone
and-
steps up and beats me.
I know.
If you want it, come get it.
Carrie is definitely looking to give him a run for his money because she's the one that set up the the fundraiser at the school, Give Change and Make a Change.
Yeah.
And those kids did great. She has the chance for the District 186, but her bowling tournaments have potential.
That thing has me a little bit nervous this year. I won't lie. I mean, the golf tournament, we're sitting at 17 teams, hoping to get 3 or 4 more in by the deadline. Not the 60 we wanted, so that took a big hit on my confidence right there that I'm just going to smash everybody this year. But still going to be a good day. Great day of golf.
Softball still brings in a lot, too.
Yep. I told Tyler anytime I have a big announcement, I'd come on here and make it. So the flyer's out now. You guys have seen it. The 3rd annual Wrestling for a Cure softball tournament home run derby will be June 21st this year. 20th and 21st, I should say. Already got a hold of the derby champ. He's saying the same thing. He's keeping the belt until somebody takes it off him.
So last year, because of the family trip, I missed it. I can't wait to see this dude in person because I've heard that he is literally just a fucking machine. And
we call him a cyborg.
Close. He flips a switch and just starts cranking.
Dude, it's ridiculous. Like, I had to get closer to the batting area to just stand there and watch him. He just fucking nails shit right over the fence.
Yep, he lets the opponent go first, sees what they's hit, and he hits one more, and then goes and sits down. Doesn't even finish his turn.
That's smart. I heard Jared Allen was giving him a run, and then just ran out of gas.
Yep. I think the arm started getting tired, stopped losing the pop on the bat. I think this year I'll make my first appearance in there.
This should tell people, if you follow the local scenes and you've seen him, Allen's a hell of a hitter. And
that he is.
To hear that he ran out of gas and this fucking dude is just a damn machine. Like, I gotta see that.
Cyborg.
Yeah,
Allen was fucking hitting him out early. I mean, he was fucking really rocking him.
He hit probably, 6 or 7 out of his first 7 or 8 pitches.
Yeah.
He cranked out. And then
like
just went cold.
He was just like, ding, 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 just lobbing them out. And then when it come down to the end, I think he ended up in what, 3rd place?
Second.
No, he was
second
second.
place. Yeah, he was second. Okay. Because, yeah, that other guy did go out. And then it came down to Cyborg and Jared.
And Jared vows to win it this year. It's the one Wrestling for a Cure belt he hasn't had.
He hasn't had the cruiserweight either.
Well, that's for obvious reasons. The only belt he qualifies for. That dude would have to enter his leg into the match for the cruiserweight title.
And he's pretty talented.
In season 2, he did compete for it. But he's packed on a lot of muscle since then, so he's nowhere close to it now.
That's what we're calling it these days, muscle.
Hey, I don't give a shit. Now the dude is fucking built.
He is.
Now he's got a bit of a dad bod on top of that too. So.
Yep. Which we all got. None of us can say that.
Right.
Yeah. Can't deny that.
Right.
I'm okay with my fatness. I know I got some fat, but I also know what's behind it. I ain't worried. Obviously, fucking Durham doesn't. He fucking deals with the goddamn worst of the worst of Illinois.
Fun.
Yeah. You just love it because you fucking pick on them.
I get paid to be an asshole. It's like the perfect fucking job. They look at me, they put me on the worst houses, tell me to go be a dick and not let them have anything. Done.
God, that is a good job.
Yes. Not hearing me there, Kluge?
Yeah, I heard you.
Oh, you're just ignoring it?
Mm-hmm.
Amanda, it's not his. You can't deny him getting a secret admirer. It just ain't his fault.
Fuck, I can't.
It's not even a fucking threat to you.
I don't care.
It's on a fucking oil rig. I love how I'm calling Skeletor it.
It's a dude.
Gender. Just went to they them.
She's really pissed off that Skeletor put secret.
Boy.
Like, that's really offended. That's a natural offense right there.
Oh man.
Yeah, so in my line of work, I got to deal with like all the transgender shit and all that.
Oh man,
I
I bet it makes
think-
it difficult there.
Well, I just ended it on my housing unit that I'm on, this 90, because one approached me because I said the wrong pronoun and informed me
Shit.
that she identifies as they and them. Which
You tell
Jason
them
knows.
that,
Jason knows me in this whole transgender shit. You know, I don't buy into it. And I calmly looked her right in the eye and said, "You came in. She's a recovering meth addict. Came in as a very small person, and congratulations." She goes, "For what?" I go, "You have now gained enough weight to consider yourself a plural."
Oh, dick!
Like,
Jesus.
hey, she's the one that identifies as they and them. She identified herself as a plural. She doesn't talk to me anymore.
You should have told them that their rights ended as soon as they came in the doors.
Well, because then I told her that, well, both of you can get away from my desk.
That's fucking epic.
I wonder why in 4 years I have 300 grievances written against me.
I'm surprised it's that low.
None of them have stuck. Haven't gotten in trouble for a single one.
Yeah.
I've been asked to stop a lot and knock it off.
What did you say this time? Well,
it's more of, did you actually say that? And like, I did. Not going to lie. And it's Durham, please stop. Like, we're getting tired of seeing these. Like, well, they stop being stupid. I'll stop informing them.
So with the golf scramble, how many teams would have to get it? Because right now it's just going to be one shift since it's 17 teams.
Yeah, it's just going to be the morning flight that'll start at 8:30. We have until 2 to get it done, so no one's rushed on the course at all. They will open at 6:30, I think he said. If anyone wants to come out and stretch on the range, stuff like that, give us time to set up. If any of you guys want to come out, get everything organized. And then we will have a taco bar afterwards up at the banquet hall.
And can we still have people get together items to be silent auction, or how's that work?
You absolutely can. We haven't had luck or time between me and Steve to really push anything for a silent auction. We're going to do a 50-50 while we're out there, and we're going to do what they call a gambling hole. The 13th hole, we'll have 2 people set up there with walkie-talkies, one at the tee box, one down at the hole, and they're going to paint a circle around the hole. And it's $10 for a chance for the golfers to tee off and try to make it in 10 or 20, up to $20 to tee off and get it in that circle in one shot, and they win double their money.
I want to be a part of that.
You want to be a part of that hole?
Oh yeah.
Good. You got a set of walkie-talkies?
I've got walkie-talkies.
But I don't have any.
So Sage and I can take care of that hole.
And I just
got
found
like
out
14
yesterday
walkie-talkies.
the golf course has 0. It was their idea, and they can't even provide the walkie-talkies.
Me and Sage to the rescue.
There will be.
I don't like golf, but
When it's gambling for that, come on, we can do this.
There are coolers on 2 coolers on every golf cart. If anyone wants to load up at the 19th hole and golf with a 6 or 12 pack in their cooler.
now you're talking a little bit of my language.
Can we take a cart, load it up, and if somebody, as long as they're 21 or over, makes a donation, we could give them alcohol?
Once you pay for the beer at the 19th hole and load it into your cooler, that is your beer.
You can't bring your own beer?
No. It is a private. You can't do that at any golf course. You can't do that at most sporting areas anymore anyway. Rotary Park,
I always
Spartan.
sneak my own alcohol in everywhere. Then again,
you
I've
best-
got years of
Keyword
practice.
there, sneak.
I've got years of practice. I'm really good at it.
Yeah, since they have a license and they sell, that'd be like bringing your own 12-pack into the bar.
I've done that before too.
Okay, can I drive around and sell their beer for them?
I had talked to him about a beer cart, and he doesn't seem too keen on the idea.
Got it.
And we don't know. He hasn't given me a straight answer if the course is going to donate any of the proceeds from the alcohol sales to us or not. I'm hoping they will, but I guess the actual management company that owns it are real sticklers on stuff like that.
I'd be willing to do it for the tips.
Right?
That's what I'm talking about.
I mean, I can definitely get a hold of him tomorrow. I should be able to get a hold of him tomorrow. He should have his work phone on him.
What's the price of beer at a golf course? I'll bet it's fucking stupid.
It probably is.
I bet
I
it's
have
like
no
going to a
idea.
fucking baseball game.
Well, I mean, it won't. It's not that bad. I mean, there's guys that go out there just to go to the bar, so they're not going to drive, 3-4 miles outside of Taylorville to go to the golf course and pay double what they would pay at the bar next door to them. I mean,
okay.
Taylorville has 13 bars in this little town.
Yeah, with them helping us out, I ain't gonna fucking piss them off or do anything that we shouldn't be doing.
Right.
Because there's too many fucking dumbasses that do that shit and then wonder why they can't have the same venue or the same shit. Hell, we have a cleaning lady that takes care of us because we take care of her. I mean, common sense, but common sense doesn't happen anymore.
Yeah, it's
they're
not
not
a
handing that shit out anymore.
Common sense is just not that common anymore.
It's called rare sense at this point.
They had to switch to common knowledge
Common knowledge.
because none of the shit they say makes any sense.
Clearly.
I thought about bringing out a couple tables and see if we can get enough raised to like powerbomb somebody through them out there.
The only issue with that is the discarding of the tables.
Well, I mean, it depends on where we do it. They're not going to let us do it on a green.
Oh, fuck no.
I mean, we do it on the edge of the parking lot in the grass.
Yeah.
Have Sage dive for golf balls in the pond.
No.
Like X amount per golf ball he brings up in one dive.
No.
If he does that, we have to get like the inflatable alligator so he can replicate the Adam Sandler scene.
You guys need to get the alligator head that's remote control.
I was just getting ready to say that.
Alligator.
But of course we just said it to him, so now he's not going to be scared of it.
I wouldn't be scared of it in the first place. I'd be like, well, if it's my time, it's my time.
Right? That's kind of the way that he goes about it.
Yeah, give me a beer first.
What was Carl Weathers' name of that?
And
Chubbs.
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 Chubbs. Then I'd have my trusty old pocket knife, and I'd be like, "We're going to battle, buddy." I'm just going, and then I'll get electrocuted because it's electric.
Yeah.
You fuckers!
Can we put that in your tombstone? Fuckers!
It's all in the hips. It's all in the hips.
I was gonna get a couple shocker golf balls. I don't know if you guys have seen those and fuck with people out there. Like people I know. Basically, when you hit them off the tee, it sounds like a shotgun blast going off.
Oh shit!
Oh yeah.
And try to swap them out into someone's bag.
I love the powder ones. You hit those and they just fucking explode.
Right. But I was informed pranks like that wouldn't go good out there because those guys take golf way too seriously.
Again, I wouldn't piss off the golf course because we would love to repeat this, action.
Or like
I kind of want to bring. I kind of want to bring my golf ball cannon out there, see how far we can shoot it.
Put it out at the driving range.
But the thing is we've shot them here outside across the tracks, and we've never been able to find the golf ball.
Nice.
So we don't know how far it actually goes. But we always put the bright yellow ones or the bright orange ones in there, and we've shot them, and they just fucking go, and we have no idea how far it goes. We've walked the fields and we've looked, and we cannot find the sumbitches. And they go straight. It's straight as could be.
It probably disintegrated out of the end of the cannon. You just didn't realize it.
No, you see it fly out. But it flies fast because you can see the bright orange or the bright yellow, and it goes and it goes and it goes and it goes up and arches way out. And you're like, okay, is that going to go over the road out there, Kennedy Road, or we're going to have to go through the two fields to find this? Is it going to bounce off the road and then into the field? We don't know.
You need to try to put like a little air tag or something on one. That way you can track it with your phone.
Yeah.
That would be some. Yeah, we could probably do that on the opposite side that the powder doesn't hit.
Might ruin the aerodynamics of the golf ball, though.
Yeah.
Need to find some little kind of tracker.
Get a glow in the dark one and do it during the day, and then you go out at night and look for it.
Yeah, they've got glow in the dark.
Oh, I never thought of that. But walking through a chisel plowed field this time of the year sucks in the dark. And that field's super fucking wide.
Yeah, I've already got one thing in the works for next year's golf tournament. I'm gonna have $1 million hole.
You're gonna what?
You heard it right.
The hole-in-one challenge?
It's gonna be a par 5 hole-in-one challenge. There is a par 5 out at Lakeshore Golf Course. A lot of 95% of it is dumb luck, but it is possible to one-shot this par 5.
Is it about elbow?
Nope, it's about 425 to the cart track that goes through it. If you can tee off, you can hit that track. You can bounce your ball off the golf cart track and get up on the green. That hole has been hole-in-one before. So I'm going to put out $1 million shot on it.
So I'm sure you can't say the name, but you got a company in mind that'll sponsor that?
They actually make event insurance. And come to find out, it's pretty cheap because, the possibility of stuff like that happening is slim to none.
Yeah.
And basically, if it happens, you just file an insurance claim and the insurance company pays out.
Son of a bitch.
You can do 10,000, 100,000, 50,000, $1 million. So next year we'll see the first $1 million shot.
Now, how can we rig that?
May even see a brand new car as a prize next year.
Damn.
I wonder if the Green family, with all they do with the Radiothon with St. Jude, and it's no longer Newhoff Media because they got bought out. But I wonder
it'll forever be known as Newhoff Media.
Yeah, if the Green family would be willing to jump in on that.
They might. I know Bob Ridings here in town does the Chuck Hansen Memorial Tournament in May. They put up a brand new car. I believe I can't remember if it's a par 3 or a par 4 hole-in-one. You win the car.
Huh. Clogie, what do we say in wrestling? Oh, Sage would know, but Sage is gone.
He's mooning us.
If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. It's a hill mark.
Right?
Just saying.
Well,
Yeah,
real
say
quick, I got a question. There's this news story. I just want to know if you guys have heard of what this is. Feds arrested a man accused of jackpotting Beardstown Bank ATM. What is jackpotting? Have you guys ever heard of that?
Nope.
Well, if you found that article, why wouldn't you Google the?
I just wondered if you guys had heard of it. It's high-tech thieves using renegade computer programs to get ATMs to spit out cash have taken hundreds of thousands of dollars since last year from dozens of banks in Illinois and Iowa, including Beardstown.
I know there was a TikTok that came out last year. There's a like a passcode for ATMs that allow you into basically the maintenance programming of it. And if you put in that code twice, and there's actually an option to empty machine, and it'll just spit all the money right out the front to you.
Oh shit!
Yeah, that was quickly taken down with FBI and everything else involved and all that fun stuff. But
it says federal authorities now have charged the man in Beardstown theft, accusing him of using a process known as jackpotting to steal more than $61,600.
Oh, I heard of that.
That seems like a lot of work for a little money.
They indicted him on charges of bank larceny and conspiracy to commit bank larceny. The indictment was unsealed Tuesday after his arrest in Sangamon County.
Okay, I can see the bank larceny, but the conspiracy to commit, he's already committed it. How can they get him on conspiracy?
You have the same problem I was just getting ready to say. Like, it's not a conspiracy. He did it.
Yeah. He 100% did it. There's no conspiracy there.
And people get charged for murder and attempted murder.
And then it says jackpotting involves inserting malicious software into an ATM's hard drive that allows the machine's security features to be bypassed. Once this is done, the thief can take control of the ATM and get currency from it, according to an affidavit from FBI Special Agent Christopher Anderson.
Yeah, what the dumbasses aren't doing, though, is covering the cameras.
Why has that guy been sitting at the ATM for 20 minutes with a laptop in his hand?
Right.
Must be checking his balance.
He just has a cell phone and a wire and a credit card. That's it.
So they're arrested for jackpot.
Man, did no one learn anything from the movie Hackers? Skimming is the way to go.
I just never heard of jackpotting until I saw that.
Hackers is a good movie.
Just put that software in where it takes like 1/100th of a penny every second from random bank accounts.
Yeah, that was a good movie. And they made fucking a lot of money doing that shit.
Makes that a lot harder to detect.
Yep, no one's going to notice 1/100th of a penny gone.
Nope. Until they do.
But when you do it from several million people, that adds up.
Yeah, you're hitting 1 million different bank accounts. You got to hit the same one 100 times before even 1 penny comes up missing.
They're like, what's going on here? Who figured this out? A mathematician. That's who.
Someone who watched Office Space once too many times.
I mean, I am going to be selling my new book on Facebook here soon. The first 1 million people that send me $1 are going to get a copy of How to Become a Millionaire on Facebook.
Wasn't that a dude back in the day, make me a millionaire, send me a buck.com or some shit? He ended up making a few 100,000, I thought.
Mm-hmm. There's been a bunch of people do stuff like that. You know, if I can get 1,000 people to send me $1, you know, it can help with this bill or that bill, you know, this medical ailment or whatever the case is, whatever they want to put on the scam at that time. Like, is $1 really going to affect your life? And people start doing it.
I mean, is it really a scam at that point? Because he's being honest.
He's being honest.
Is he being honest? Or is the cause false?
Well, I mean, if he doesn't give a cause, and he's just like straight up.
Well, the one that was sending me a buck.com was honest. Hey, help me become a millionaire.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like if he was to like give the product out, okay, I wrote this pamphlet on how to become a millionaire, and you send me $1, and I'll send you this pamphlet. Granted, the $1's not going to cover postage for most of that shit, but
What was the MIT figured out? Like if you make a post and tell all your friends to share it, of everybody that sees this post, send me $1, and share it to just everyone on your friends list. You know, all those people send it to their friends list. Within like 6 months, everyone that shared it's a millionaire.
Yeah.
that'd be
It's like a legal Ponzi scheme.
Yeah, but can it be really considered a Ponzi scheme?
In structure, yes.
Hey, it'd be no different than a bum out on the street asking for $1.
Most of those guys are rich, the grifters.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's some of them here in Springfield. They've been seen driving like expensive cars, and they park them a ways away, and then walk over to where they're panhandling for money. And
Oh, there's guys
I've seen that.
There's guys in bigger cities like New York City that'll have a 5-bedroom, 3-bath house just off of grifting.
Do you ever? It's one of the Marlon Wayans brothers, but the movie is "Don't Be a Menace to South Central while drinking your juice in the."
Oh.
Yep.
And one of the scenes is they give change to this dude that's sitting there dressed all homeless, and all of a sudden he stands up and walks over, takes off the ratty clothes, and he's got a Mercedes Benz. He's wearing a suit, and then he walks in to get his coffee at the coffee shop with the change he just got.
Well, it's like that. Where's that? Is it Freedom Drive? Back there by the Walmart off Veterans.
Yep.
Behind Portobello's, that Indian family always sits there. You know, need food for our kids.
yeah.
While they're carrying brand new iPhones, wearing Jordans.
Yeah.
Like you guys got a better cell phone, better clothes than I do.
Makes you wonder.
Need food for your kids. What the fuck is that? Is that government cell phone?
I offered to take them into the McDonald's right there and buy them lunch. They didn't want any bit of that.
No, they wanted the money. And see, that's what pisses me off, because there are those that are generally out there trying, that are really struggling, whether it be, you know, drugs and addiction that they're fighting or whatever, but they could legit use help. And then you got others that perfectly fine, could work, but they're just pulling on people's heartstrings to get money.
Yeah, then there's people, you know, like people that give that don't realize they're being taken advantage of. And when they do realize it, they quit giving.
Yep.
Yep.
I mean, that's part of the reason why this golf tournament didn't fill up. You know, I was told by me and Jason's buddy Will, works for the water department here in town, and the golf course owner. He's like, we've had a ton of people ask about it, but no one in town knows you yet. And in the last year, we've had 2 big names in Taylorville and Bezel. One from the Chamber of Commerce and one from the YMCA were arrested for embezzlement. In the last 5 years, we've had like 4 or 5 different benefit things that go on where the people running the benefit took the money and ran.
You want to go into the details of how we got the softball tournament?
Oh, if everyone wants to know, this started as a tournament that I ran as well, called the Tinley Tournament. Girl out of Pana, young girl, she's 9 or 10 now, and is already over 30 surgeries. She was born without a spinal cord, or without the whatever makes your spinal cord grow and stay straight. It's shaped like the letter S, and was born without a rib cage. So she has to go to Boston 2 to 3 times a year. She has a titanium rib cage and spinal cord, straighten her spine and everything, and they have to adjust it as she grows. It expands with her. So we started this Tinley tournament, help raise money, cover the costs up to Boston Hospital, and they got to stay a week or two. Well, the next to the last year we had it, we thought it was kind of funny. Like a month after we handed them $6,000 to $8,000, the whole family took a trip to Disneyland. And we didn't think anything of it. Mom had a good job. Dad had worked his way up at International Paper in Shelbyville. Well, the next year we did it was $6,000. Mom wasn't working because she was on baby leave. And Dad was still at the same job, but now taking care of a wife that doesn't work. The grandparents had moved in with them. They didn't work. Tinley herself, which is very high maintenance, only had 1 car, and all of a sudden took 9 family members to Disneyland. So I quickly put a halt to that tournament. It became the Wrestling for a Cure tournament because I know where the money's going to go.
And that's how we got our softball tournament. But it's also because of that people started getting leery and were getting our legs under us.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Which all this will be announced to the softball world tomorrow, now that it's been announced here.
I'm just glad we're not matching up, because the last couple of years we butted up against this big tournament down south, and it would take a lot of teams from us.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I missed it this year.
Yeah, you're about a month different from when we normally do it.
Actually, let's see. I did it in the week after July 4th, the first year. Last year was the end of May. This year's the end of June. This was going to be a 40 to 60 team tournament this year, but things didn't pan out. I'm actually working on getting this tournament officially sanctioned. But I found out, like Spartan Park, Rotary Park, and Decatur, you have to book those weekends like a year in advance.
Damn.
So I've been working with, I forgot his name, from One Nation, one of the biggest sanctions around here. And next year he's going to help me put it on. We're going to have 3 divisions in men's, 3 divisions in women, co-ed, and a home run derby. And it'll be a full weekend.
Nice.
I mean,
they're building that huge park out there by Shields.
Yeah. Not allowed for men's softball. It's already been announced.
Wow.
All the fields and everything that's going out there?
Not for men's softball. The people, not the people that own it, but the people that are managing it is Spartan Park in Chatham. They were given management control over it.
So that way you have to
go to Spartan. Now, am I going to quit fighting to try to get a weekend out there? Absolutely not. Because of my trips to Louisiana playing softball, the Big Trip Roth tournament, other big tournaments I play nationally, I've gotten to know a lot of these pro players that have their signatures on bats. I could get all these guys up here. I just played middle of March. I went down to Baton Rouge, Louisiana for a week. I just played in a 171 team tournament.
Jesus.
God damn.
Wow.
Spartan's dumb if they don't let me have those fields. Just the revenue that brings and everything else.
So, all right. My question: what's them managing it got to do with anything? Why do they not put guys?
Well, one, they want everyone to play at Spartan Park instead of out there. They don't want to lose the teams and everything that come in tournaments that come to their park. But they said there's a big problem with men's softball around the country, and I've seen it the last 5 years I've been to Louisiana. 5 years in Louisiana, I've been to 4 different cities to play this same tournament. Because it's inevitable when you get that many people, that many men and women, because it's co-ed women's divisions too, and they're drinking. Like Pelican Park we used to play at is where this tournament started at, and around the parking lot is residential houses. Well, it got to the point where the people there were complaining, not because of the tournament, the noise, anything else, but because people were in the parking lot drinking, throwing their trash over their fence.
Oh.
Just stupid shit like that. It's not theirs, so they destroy it.
Yep.
You know, look at the mess we clean up in one night just at the Illinois building.
Yep.
Now have a weekend where 1,500 people are coming through an 8-field complex.
Mm-hmm.
So now we have it in an 8-field complex where there's nothing near us. It's in an industrial park. You know, there's nothing within 300 yards in any direction of this industrial park. There's 2 entrances in and 2 entrances out. The cops can sit right there the entire time, and they do. But I think with some proving of ourselves, the growing of this tournament, Spartan's the place I want to take it. It was almost at Rotary this year. I think if we can max out what Spartan Park will allow us to have, their hand will almost be forced if we can show we're still growing beyond their capabilities, and we'll be allowed to use that new Shields complex. So, I mean, that's going to give hotels for these teams coming from out of state. The pros coming. I mean, I've got a lot of the pros on social medias. And heck, give me 4 years playing at that 8-field new Shields complex, and they can pay it off with the revenue that'll come in.
Thank you. It's a headband.
You're welcome. Oh, I thought you were a fan of math.
She was going with her bandana comment.
Yeah.
Damn bananas.
It's a headband, okay? Leave me alone.
Corey said Spartan may open up after the kids move out by Shills.
Yeah, it's mainly going to be, they want it for youth baseball, travel baseball, bring big tournaments for that stuff out there. But all 8 of those fields on outside fields is actually going to be 2 or 4 inside fields as well under the dome. But all 8 outside fields, I were told, are being built at 300 feet. Taylorville fields are only 275. Spartan is 325. Rotary's 300.
Yeah, Spartan's deep.
Why do you need 300-foot fields for 14 U travel baseball tournaments?
You don't.
Right.
Exactly.
But, you know, moving to a bigger place like Spartan or Rotary Park, it comes with more expenses. So I got to make sure I get the teams to cover all that stuff. You know, those fields for a weekend for a tournament like this, even if they give me a special discount, it's still $4,000 up front.
Yeah.
Where, you know, Taylorville fields, which we're working on getting the money to turf these fields and get rid of the lime for those of you that have been out there. And we're also talking about making Taylorville a 4-field complex.
Damn it.
What?
Nothing that'll be done immediate, but plans down the road.
That'd be nice.
And next year, you could see this tournament be 40 to 60 teams. If I can get 20 in, if I can get 20 in this year, I'll make it a 2-day tournament. It'll be Saturday and Sunday.
I'll have the event page made either by late tonight or tomorrow morning, and I'll tag you in it as a co-host, and we'll get it shared.
Yep, we will need hands out there. I'm going to get I've already started the talk with Pepsi and Decatur. They're going to make a donation for drinks for us to sell out there. My daughter is actually going to have a bake sale out there. She's wanting to open her own bakery is her goal in life. So she's going to make a whole bunch of her baked goods, and she's going to sell out there all for the cause. And then, you know, we'll probably have our normal food truck, stuff like that. if me and Steve, we're big into smoking, so you may see us make some pork butts and briskets to sell out there.
Oh.
You had Jason a pork butt and brisket.
I had him at butt. But I'm talking with Capital City Cornhole about running a cornhole tournament out there that weekend, with proceeds going to Wrestling for a Cure.
God.
So short period of time, because I was really planning on having all this at Rotary and having One Nation basically set everything up. So short time, I'm trying to get a lot done, a lot packed in. I'm not losing to a frickin' bowling tournament. Not when I have 2 events.
Sage almost spit out his beer.
And I told Jason, my goal this year is 10 grand. That's minimum.
Wow.
So I'm going to pack everything I can in myself.
All right, guys. We are pretty much out of time tonight.
Yeah.
We're actually over. So if I can get Kluge to find the flyer for my show. I know he's got a show coming up before mine. You got PWA coming up in May. And then I got mine coming up. I'm going to drop 1 match tonight for my show. Because I've got the whole card booked.
Oh, I forgot to mention, tickets for Wrestling for a Cure are being printed, numbered, and cut, and should be available Tuesday.
My pre-sale tickets, I've got to get them printed, but they're ready to go. I just got to get them printed somewhere. I'll take them up to probably
FedEx office.
The FedEx office there by Veterans. By the Walmart there and get them printed.
Yeah, if you give me a pack of those or 20 of them, 20 or 30 of them, I'll take them out to the prison and sell them.
The Wrestling for Cure ones, right?
Yeah.
You can sell them to the inmates? I don't think they're going to make it on time.
You know I work with 300 COs, right?
I had no idea how many COs you work or with.
Okay, work-wise about 150, but there's 300 employed.
Holy shit.
See, even if they don't like wrestling, they can buy the ticket and make a $5 donation.
Yep. I call my coworkers Christmas lights. Only half of them work and the other half aren't so bright.
That's fucking excellent.
Yeah, they're always donating to the cause for different things. And they donate a whole lot more than $5. So $5 out of their pocket ain't gonna hurt them a bit, whether they show up or not.
Speaking of which, I ran into one of your coworkers at a birthday party for a kid. Weekend before. And I can't remember his fucking name.
Well, that doesn't help at all.
No, it doesn't. He come in and he was talking, good dude, and we were just talking about stupid shit. And he had mentioned he was a CEO. And I was like, yeah, where at? And he mentioned your prison. I was like, you know Aaron Durham? I was like, yeah, I know him. Like, good, don't say nothing bad because he's a buddy of mine.
Yeah, without a name, all that was. I can't help you with it.
Yeah, without a name, that's useless knowledge.
With 300 fucking coworkers to go with.
Right.
Chloe, we try to broadcast from there, but signal's kind of shitty. At least mine is.
Any of you guys know if Tyler's still wanting to broadcast from the softball tournament?
I think so.
He had mentioned it. So, we'll see if he's available to come down and try and do something for a little while at least.
I say we get a lot of us have, the 10x10 tents and stuff like that we can set up for him to be under just in case any weather comes through. I don't know if he was wanting to do the derby or if he was wanting to do the tournament itself.
I think he would probably rather do derby because I think in my opinion, the Derby is where the excitement's really at. That fucking Derby is fucking ridiculous until it comes down to the end of the tournament, and then shit gets fucking ridiculous.
Well, I loved the tournament the first year because it was the first time I got to see or realize that the Amish have fucking teams.
God damn, those Amish guys are fucking. Oh, wow.
They can play some fucking ball, dude.
You fucking right, they can.
Well, yeah,
and
when
you
you
wouldn't
raise the
even
barn
know
in the
they're
morning,
Amish.
if you can't tell those kids are Amish, you don't know what an Amish person looks like.
Well, I mean, yeah.
There's 30 kids out there with bowl cuts.
Yeah, but they're not dressed in typical Amish clothing whenever they're out there playing.
Oh, you're getting stereotypical. The bibs, the tall hat.
Yeah. But yeah, the bowl cuts, you could definitely see the bowl cuts.
I mean, you're one bowl cut away from looking Amish.
You'll never see that. Never be a bowl cut on this head.
Yeah, those kids wake up in the morning, do their chores by 6 o'clock, and practice till dinner time.
There's a fire sale for you, Dr. Sage.
Yeah, that ain't happening. I already know that one.
No, fuck you. No. I almost called you Tyler with that one.
You won't shave that fucking rat nest of a.
I know.
Whatever that is, he ain't cutting his hair.
That little fuck no. This hair ain't going nowhere. Not until it falls out naturally. This hair ain't going nowhere.
So, have you guys successfully ever completed the challenge of someone being assaulted by a police officer? You know, whether tased, pepperballed, whatever the case is.
I've been tased.
Well, we haven't been tased by a taser gun from law enforcement.
I have.
For a challenge?
For a challenge, not because you fucked around with the cops. Because I've been tased by the gun too, just not for wrestling for a cure. Yeah. It was for drunk and disorderly.
Oh no, I wasn't drunk and disorderly. I wanted to get tased by a cop, and they obliged.
So, I mean, if you guys talk to all the Wrestling for a Cure guys, and someone's willing to, I'm good friends with the chief of police here in town and most of the officers. We could probably get a hell of a donation can going for someone to get either pepperballed or tased.
Yes.
I've got pepper balls. I got pepper balls for my burner.
I can probably even get the canine unit out there. Have
Oh,
someone put on
Tyler
the suit and take off running.
Suits?
In one of the suits?
Yep.
Fuck yeah.
That'd be great.
You know Tyler would ride the Lightning. Hell, I'll ride the Lightning again. I don't give a shit.
Right. Well, we keep running over here on time, so.
Yep. Kluggy, were you able to find my flyer, buddy?
No, I couldn't find it in the chat.
The hell?
Yeah, I'll pop back in Wednesday when Tyler's on here so I can talk shit to him. Tell him his ass better be awake for the tournament.
I think
he's back here Wednesday, or will it be next Friday?
Next Friday, I think he said.
Which, Jason, you have his number.
I could send
I need his team's roster for the tournament.
All right.
Other than that, I've almost got them all in, and I'll have everything set up, ready to go. But I'm gonna hop off since 20 minutes ago we were done.
Right.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna get to resting for work tomorrow.
Well, I thank you for everything you do for us.
Not a problem. Thanks you guys for allowing me to. And I will be back Wednesday to make fun of whoever's on here.
Oh,
alrighty.
Will all be here. I'll be hosting again.
Come on.
Hello.
What?
Oh, there's the daughter. All right, you guys all have a good night.
You too.
See ya.
Lexi!
Hello.
Home for the weekend.
Hell yeah. Summer Fights. Yes. This is my show coming up June 14th at Knights of Columbus Hall in Verdun. And tonight I'm actually going to drop a match. Ooh. Let's see. Do I drop the tag team championship match or the central, or I'm sorry, not central, but the light heavyweight 24/7 match. Which one do you guys want?
Surprise me.
Tag team.
Tag team match?
Yeah.
All right, that's going to be the tag team champions. Chase Brooks, Scotty Cash, the Chase and Cash Connection, or whatever they call themselves these days. And they are going to defend their tag team titles for the first time ever. Actually, I can't tell you that. So, yeah, I can't tell you that. But I will. Oh, give me just a second here. Hold on.
No, it was quicker.
Stop stressing this woman out.
Just kidding.
Leave her alone.
All right, so I'll give you the light heavyweight.
All right.
Light heavyweight. Robbie McCann is going to defend his light heavyweight championship against one of the most hated guys in Central Illinois.
I'm retired, dude.
Dude, you were loved whenever we were the solution. So I mean, come on.
Tyler.
But this guy from Chicago. That's right. I said Chicago.
Well, it's not Tyler.
Jimmy B.
Oh.
I want to give him a hip toss with his nipple ring.
Dude, me, you, everybody. Also in action that night, we're going to have, for the first time in Prairie Land, Yoder will be there.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, buddy. Coming back again will be Mason Grayskull. You will see Jason Allen and Jackson Pride there again. The Brawler will be there. Apocalypse will be there. And the heavyweight champion, Robert Black, will be there. So,
You sure?
yes, he is 100% confirmed.
Card subject to change.
Card subject to change. So, yes. Plus maybe a few surprises, because my surprises are epic. So there might be Kyle King in the mix. There could be some people from California. You never know. You never know what Prairie Land is going to bring you. So, yes. Stand by for more news.
That surprise you had from California last time, I'll tell you, that dude was funny as fuck.
Yeah, and Benz took his ass to the limit, and he took Benz to the limit. So, and see, yeah, Benz is always one of those that could be a surprise too.
This is true.
You just never know, because he's one of my best buddies. He's a phone call away anytime, he said. You also see a brand new tag team coming in.
Brand new.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yes, sir. It's going to be great. This show is going to pop, and it's going to be freaking epic. Well, that's all I got, folks. So, move on to final thoughts and then moments of zen, so we can get the fuck out of here.
Right.
Start the weekend right. With a nap.
What? Hello.
Bubba, final thoughts.
Final thoughts. Hope we all have a good weekend. Enjoy your Easter. Um, hope you guys are all eating rabbit for Easter dinner.
The fuck you said?
What?
Eating rabbit for Easter dinner.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
Wouldn't that be
I think that'd be like a cardinal sin.
right?
Sounds good to me.
Well, we know where you're fucking going, so it doesn't really matter, huh?
Yeah. I think you just carved your fucking carved your one-way ticket to hell in a stone tablet.
Right.
But,
Lizzie.
yeah.
buddy,
My turn?
Jesus.
Bubby, you done or no?
Oh yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
Lizzie.
I would hope he's done after that.
All right, my final thought is the world of knowledge and a new experience. Embrace lifelong learning. Stay curious about the world around you.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Kluge.
RFK can take his opinions about autism and shove them up his ass.
All the way up there to fix your voice. Oh, wait, what?
Maybe we could just have Jeff Dunham start doing the voice for RFK.
My final thought. Please, if you write in to Ask Dr. Sage, do not sign it Klug's secret admirer, because damn,
Jesus.
he's going to get in a world of shit, and he didn't even deserve it. Saying,
No.
love you, Klug.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that whole email situation right there where Kluge got called out and, secret admirer thing. Man, we know he's a tripod, but the man is happily married. Leave him the fuck alone. God damn. We love you, Klug. Sorry you're in a world of shit with Mander, but damn.
Which doesn't even make sense because of the.
You know the.
I didn't know about this one.
this
I didn't even know.
is a new rule, apparently.
Right?
It's a secret admirer. It's Skeletor.
It's not secret. And
Also,
it's
final
not
thought.
it's not admiration that he wants. Trust me.
Yeah. Stoner Chloe says, also final thought, fuck Skeletor. This is my show now.
Yay!
Also, yeah, this is WrestleMania weekend. It's not just Easter. So
The cave limbos are taking over.
the Hall of Fame ceremony starts here at like 11 o'clock tonight. So if you're going to watch it, enjoy it, because I think it's probably going to be pretty good. And then I think the rest of the 2 nights of WrestleMania are like 9 hours each. It's ridiculous.
Well, you got to factor in the pre-show shit too.
Oh yeah, the pre-show, which is like 3 hours.
Yeah.
Hey, kudos to the WWE for WrestleMania weekend. They have one of their little kiosk or little areas set up where you can take a steel chair and hit Paul.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah, you can beat the shit out of Paul Logan.
That's pretty fucking dope. Just saying.
Yeah.
No, Logan Paul.
Logan Paul.
Yeah, fuck that guy. But yeah, that's all the final thoughts I've got. We will see you back here Wednesday. Be sure to tune in this Sunday for Weird Frequencies. Bubba's on there, Tyler's on there.
The show this Sunday.
Okay, Dave may not do the show.
I don't know.
I don't fucking know.
think
I
we
don't
are.
tune in. I don't watch.
Right. Tuesday, go to McAllister's Deli or order it through the DoorDash app and help us raise money for St. Jude.
There you
Yes,
go. There you
absolutely. Hey, you might even see my mug there.
See mine. Well, one of them. Which one?
Which one? Where all the cool people are.
I know.
West Side. So yeah, that's all for us tonight. We will see you Wednesday. Deuce, we out. Shut down.
And we got your moments of Zen coming.
Oh yeah, moments
Right
is
up.
in. That's right. Damn, I thought we was almost gone. But I heard one of these moments is in are funny as hell.
I don't have them. Nobody sent them to me, I don't think.
I did.
Did you?
Yeah.
We almost into the show. So
Yep.
Oh, okay. I see them now.
Not gonna lie, we kind of fucked this one up.
yeah, we did.
A little bit.
Just a little bit. I don't care. I'm almost drank a 12 pack.
What is that? Is that it? Oh yeah.
Oh!
Seen it, yes.
Oh! A bitch.
You know that had to be scary as fuck, being right there next to that.
Someone didn't fucking miss a limb.
Yeah.
A lot of people were close to
Damn.
that too.
What
See,
the
oh my
fuck?
god.
this?
They're calling it partial arts?
Oh! Can't touch this. Well,
Takes kickboxing to a whole new meaning there.
This is wrong on so many levels. It's like, what happened to them to where they both lost their arms? And how do they find these guys to where they can
Well,
make
when
this
the-
happen? Oh, are you going to raise their legs?
When the guy fell, how does he get back up?
well, I'm sure you adjust and you got your balance and shit. You'll find a way.
Just, I'm at a loss for words there.
Right?
Oh my god.
I don't want to laugh. I'm amazed on good job on still fighting.
I'm flabbergasted.
I'm out. I'm out.
Wow.
We'll see you guys Wednesday, everyone. Thanks for
Deuce.
tuning in.
Bye.
Tim loves rubber duckies. He rubs